What's up, everybody? Tash-B here, coming back with another video. So, if you're an artist and you don't have a solid, strong brand, it is very difficult for you to break into the music industry. So, here are 6 ways how to remain independent as an artist in 2021. Let's get it. Point number 1, DIY. Doing it yourself. How do I mean by doing it yourself? I mean, record labels, are companies, right? They are companies that basically just hires you as an artist. You sign a contract, so they hire you to work for them, right? So the downfall about that is that you don't get like 100% of your royalties, and everything. So as an artist, as an independent artist, you get the freedom, you know what I'm saying? You get all the royalties come to you, right? So how do you, as an independent artist, get to do this by yourself? Basically, as an independent artist, it can be really, really easy, right? Because you have your music, right? You have your music. So basically, your music is your product. Your music is your product, the product that you can sell to people, right? So basically, being independent is way better in terms of, you get everything, everything comes to you. You are in control. Right? Let's go to number 2. Social media is the new marketing. Yeah, like I said in the first point, a record label is a company, right? So they got like people that do marketing, people that are hired to do marketing for the artist. Like if you are about to release a single or an album, what they're gonna do is these people, these head of marketing team, they make sure that they put out your music out there through advertising, and everything. So back in the day, these people were very, very important because we had like a limited number of resources. So back in the day, we had newspaper, we had radio, we had television. So it was a bit difficult back in the day. You couldn't, it wasn't easy for you to promote yourself as an independent artist. You had to sign because these people were corporations, right? So they were able to take your music to radio, TV, newspapers and everything. They had the money, this marketing team, had money. The record label was dumping a lot of money in this marketing thing, to push an artist. But if you are looking in 2021, things are very different. It is very, very different. It's different now. We got Facebook, we got Instagram, we got Twitter, So these platforms make it easy for you to market yourself, right? And Facebook, Instagram has this thing, this what is it? This advertising thing. You pay this amount of money on Facebook, and then to market yourself, right? So the reason why I'm saying that you don't really need a label is that if you got 200 rand, you can pay Facebook ads, and then it pushes your post or your song or whatever that you are advertising, right? So you don't really need that marketing team, in the record label, right? So yeah, social media has made things very easy for you as an artist. So push yourself on social media, post, regularly post, You are able to make videos on YouTube. You are you are in control of your image, right? Because on Instagram, Instagram is a platform where you can post your photos, like back in the day when it was newspapers, magazines, right? So record labels had money to pay magazine companies to like put your photos there, right? I remember when I was a kid back in primary school, and probably some of you will relate. In a magazine, there were these kind of magazines that had what we used to call a poster, right? It was this double page, the middle page, it was like a double page where you will find a picture of the celebrity that you liked, right? So in the olden days, that was the new Instagram. You are basically pushing your image as an artist out there, taking a photo. People are accessing that photo very easily with Instagram, for Twitter and Facebook and all that. So back in the day, the record label had deals with these magazines to take photos of you, publish these photos on these different platforms like newspapers, magazines, and everything, right? Yeah, so let's go to the next point. Your fans are basically your customers, right? The music industry is a music business, right? The music is a product, right? And what the record label does is they take your product, which is music, right? And back in the day, it was we had CDs and DVDs, you know what I'm saying? So now everything is digital, right? So what the labels used to do, they would take a song, an album. When you release an album in the form of a CD, that CD is a product, right? So they take that CD and they push it, right? They will take that CD and they will shelve these CDs on those old musical stores, like in South Africa. I don't know if it's a global thing, but it was Musica. And recently I think Musica was closing down because yes, Musica was a place where CDs were sold and DVDs and stuff. I can't remember if DVDs were sold in it, but I remember that CDs were sold in Musica, right? So so now these people, they would take your CD and they would go and sell this CD on these platforms. Back then it was physical platforms to sell your CDs and DVDs, and Musica was one of those. So your music is a product, but who's buying? Your fans are buying, right? People that love your music are the ones that are going to buy your music, right? So your music is the product, and the fans are the customers. If I'm speaking a business term, in the business side of it, right? So now in 2021, what you can do, you push yourself, right? You are pushing your brand by posting photos, pushing your music, going out there, performing your music. You are basically building your brand, right? And along that process, you are actually collecting fans, right? People that are liking your sound, people that like you, those people are your fans. Those are people that will buy your tickets. Those are people that will buy your merchandise, right? T-shirts, hoodies, and every other goodies, right? So I just did the rhyme. yeah. So basically your fans are the people that will buy your music. So back in the day, only record labels had access to your fans, right? Because they had this group of people that were doing this job for you, right? there was marketers, right? The marketing team. There was, people in finance, collecting royalties for you from radios, TVs, and everything. And people who were, you had agents, right? Managers and agents and stuff who were basically in charge of booking shows for you, and something like that. They were booking shows for you. So in this modern day, it's a completely different story. With social media, I am able to create my own show. I'm able to just book some place, or do something by myself, hire a sound and go to a place, hire a hall or go to a community hall, which is for free. And people that get in, your fans, will buy these tickets from you, and that money goes to you. The ticket sales goes to you, right? And you are able to sell merchandise also. So now it's a bit, it's simple now. It's simple now. In 2021, it's simple. It's not as difficult as it was back in the day, because you could not create your own show without the record label. The record label had power, they had power, they had influence, they had connections and everything. But today, with social media, I'm able to connect with people, right? I'm able to make my own connections. I'm able to speak with somebody else who's in another place. You know what I'm saying? If I want to create a show somewhere, I'm able to speak with somebody through social media, and I just book, without the help of anybody. It's just social media, right? So let's go to the next point. Man, if you are liking this, if you find this helpful, don't forget to press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There's more stuff coming like this, bro. There's more stuff coming like this. If you want to work on your brain, bro, this is the channel for you. So let's go to the next point. The difference between you and the record label is that the record label got money, and you probably don't got money, right? As an independent artist. So like I said in the previous point, the record label has influence because they got money. You know what I'm saying? They can pay people. They can pay video, what is it? Video what? Those girls that dance in the music video vaccine or something. I'm sorry, don't laugh at me. I can't remember the word. Yeah, those girls that show up in the music video, the cars, to rent the car, the place and everything. The label got money to pay, people like that, to pay the makeup artists, to pay, people that design the sets and everything. So the record label got money. That's the difference between you as an independent artist and the record label. The record label got money, and you probably don't got money, right? But as an independent artist, man, you have freedom. You got freedom. You're not working for somebody else, right? Working for somebody else means that they will tell you what to do and what not to do, right? Because they are paying. You are working for them. You signed a contract with them, right? So basically, they will do what is best for the company, right? So basically, you will do what you probably don't want to do at the time that you probably don't want to do it, because these people, they gotta make some money, right? They gotta make profit. So they are in a business, they are pushing a business. You know what I'm saying? So you are working for a company. So the difference between you and them is that they got money. And I believe that is one of the top reasons why a lot of artists want to sign, because you get an advance. When you sign with a record label, you probably get like 900,000 rands when you sign. So you receive that kind of advance. So I believe that's why a lot of people are quick to sign or to want to sign, because most of us are broke, right? We are broke as independent artists. So, but as an independent artist, you are able to, get some job. You know what I'm saying? You are able to get a small job, and fund your music, fund your if you wanna create merchandise, buy t-shirts, printing and everything, you can get a day job and you do that. The benefits are good because you get 100% of everything. The t-shirts, you that 250 rand, it's yours, right? Where else with the label, with this 360 bill thing, they will, they gotta get something also from the merchandise and everything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So as an independent artist, it's way better because you are actually planting a seed, right? And you're just watering this seed until it produces fruit for you, right? So you can get a day job, you can hustle on the other side, make some money and fund yourself. And the best thing about this, guys, is that you are able to you will reap, bruh. Like you will get a lot of money, and all this money will go to you. So that's the benefit of being independent. So yeah, let's go to the next point. The fifth point is creating your own leverage. Creating your own leverage should be your first priority. Creating your own leverage. What do I mean? When you have done everything that I've said from point one, when you have done that, you're becoming, your brand is growing, right? You're becoming big, you are growing as a brand. And now people have to demand, people have to beg, for you to show up or to do whatever, because you have grown your fan base. You have grown, your fan base is big, and you are making some sales, right? So that's basically creating a leverage. When you have a leverage, if you still want to sign with a record label, now you are bringing something to the table. They cannot take like the most percentages of the things that you own, the most percentage of the royalties and everything, right? When you have a leverage, now you are able to negotiate, right? Because you have a fan base. You've done the work, right? So now you have a say. You are able to say, no, you cannot take 90% and give me 10%, because I already got a fan base. I'm already making some money. I'm making some money. So you cannot just want to take everything, right? So now it's easy for you to enter into a partnership with a label if you still want to go that route, right? So now you are able to negotiate with a label because you have leverage. You know what I'm saying? So that's the benefit of being an independent artist. When you have a leverage, you are able to speak a deal. You are able to say no. You are able to say, I don't like this in this contract. Please change this. Because you got leverage, right? So now this label needs you, right? They need you. That's why they contact you. They see that you are making a lot of money. Your fan base is growing. So they need you. They need to make some money off of you. But when you got a leverage, you are able to negotiate. Unlike when you are unsigned. When you are unsigned, you don't got a lot of leverage, right? So basically you come to them hungry, and they know that you are broke. You want to make some money. They know that you want to make money. So you don't got leverage. So you just gonna agree. You just got to agree with whatever they throw at you on those contracts, right? So build your brand. Make sure that it's so stable that you are able to negotiate with people, because a lot of investors, people will come, so you got leverage. You are able to say, I don't like this, change this. Oh, that one is good. You know what I'm saying? So on to the last point number 6. Do the work. So if you want to be independent, you gotta do the work, man. You gotta work. You gotta know that you are running a business now, right? You are running your own business, right? So do the work that the label would do for you if you were signed. If you want to be independent, that means, it depends on your effort, your energy to keep this thing alive, So it's difficult. It's not gonna be easy than signing to a label. When you sign to a label, it's gonna be a bit easy, but the money will be little, right? Because these people are being paid. There are people that are being paid from your music to do the work for you, right? But when you are independent, that means you don't got marketers. You don't got, people to run some errands for you, right? So if you want to make it into the industry, because you can make it into the industry as an independent artist, but it will require you to do the work. Get up in the morning, wake up in the morning, work all day. Whenever you got a chance to work on this thing, do it, man. Do it. The benefits of being an independent artist are good. The only difference is that with a label, you will get paid a little. When you are independent, everything goes to you. You are the label. So that's the benefit of being an independent artist. Everything goes to you. All the money goes to you. So guys, if you watched until this point, thank you for watching. I'll be posting a lot of these videos, advice about the music industry. I myself, I'm a music producer, I'm an artist, and I have chosen that I'm gonna remain independent, So don't forget to subscribe, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And it's Tash-B signing out. See you in the next video, guys. Yes, sir.